You better watch out. You better not shout, because the big guy, Santa Claus, is coming to town for those who love Star Wars. And how can you not love it, especially because of the man who really is a big reason why it continues to be a global phenomenon.
Harrison Ford, born July 13, 1942, an American actor and film producer. He gained worldwide fame for his starring roles as Han Solo in the original Star Wars space opera trilogy and the title character of the Indiana Jones film series. Ford is also known for his role as Rick Deckard in 1982's Blade Runner, John Book in the 1985 thriller Witness, and Jack Ryan in the 1992 action suspense film Patriot Games, and the 1994 spy action thriller Clear and Present Danger. His career has spanned 6 decades and includes roles in several Hollywood blockbusters, including Apocalypse Now, Presumed Innocence, The Fugitive, Air Force One, and What Lies Beneath. At one point, 4 of the top 6 box office hits of all time included one of his roles. 7 of his films have been inducted into the National Film Registry: American Graffiti, The Conversation, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, along with Blade Runner.
Harrison Ford, I have to be honest with you. When Star Wars came out, that's when I first started to etch out a career. And this career, of course, is broadcasting. I spent a few years bussing tables, waiting on tables, and then I got a big break. And then I worked very hard. So I didn't have a chance to really sit down and watch all of these great movies that came out. But because of my son, Robbie, who's 16, I have been reintroduced to them. And you could see early on that Harrison Ford was a keeper. But when I saw him, I realized he was that cool guy that I saw in American Graffiti. Now that was a movie that was a part of my generation. And to this day, it's very hard not to stop and watch Ronnie Howard, Richard Dreyfuss, and a young Harrison Ford, and yes, the beautiful Suzanne Summers in that T-Bird. But I must say this, he's done so many great action films since then that I will tell you, whenever I see Comcast On Demand on my television and the credits have Harrison Ford, I'm all good, because it's all gold. Let's face it, folks, this guy has truly mapped out a career that is strong. I mean, 4 decades with no sign of slowing down. So remember, he's back. So is Mark Hamill. It is The Force Awakens, coming to a theater near you, courtesy of Walt Disney Pictures on December the 18th. May the Force be with you. Good night from the Pratte Gym.